Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Hatika Hati. My name is Nur Fatihah binti Muhammad Effendi. Today, my team members and I want to present about one of the issues that occurs among students, which is suicide, and the apps that can help to prevent this issue, which is StayAlive apps. Before we start, I want to introduce my team members. My team members including me, Nur Fatihah binti Muhammad Effendi, and my friends Nur Amira binti Ramzi, Nur Dania binti Faris, and Sharifah Alia binti Habib Mustafa. So the background of the issue, Malaysia has seen a rise in suicide attempts and that's according to the Health Ministry. There are 465 suicide attempts cases received treatment in the hospitals between January to June 2020. The Malaysian suicide rate was the second highest among selected Muslim majority countries and in the middle range amongst Asian countries. Once, a student commits suicide by jumping off a building in Seremban because she believes that she could not deal with the stress and pressure from the need to excel in her studies and succumb to the depression. There is an urgent need for Malaysia to view youth suicide as a social, economic, and public health issue that requires a long-term, comprehensive strategy. What is the factors that contribute to suicide? The first one is stress. As a student, they feel an immense pressure to succeed academically during college. The desire to achieve high grades in difficult academic environment can lead to increased levels of stress and anxiety. Students who did not achieve their target in the exam can lead to depression and suicide. Students who are unwilling to accept failure as well probably could resulting they be in vulnerable mental state. And the second one is a financial problem. Some poor students face financial problems such as they cannot pay tuition fee. Students must take out loans to afford tuition, room and board, and other fees. The financial cost only increases the pressure to succeed in a student's chosen field. Some students also will take the initiative to work part-time despite having a busy schedule while studying. However, very high fees will make students despair and decide to turn away from this problem through to suicide. And the last one is bullying. There is a link between bullying and suicide. It is an urgency to understand the complexity that drives victims from depression and helplessness to ideation to action. Studies have shown that bullying aggravates depression and increases suicide risk for the victim. When students who are at risk for suicide because of depression or other mental health issues are bullied, the results can be disastrous. Even relatively well-adjusted students that are bullied can become depressed and contemplate suicide. An increased risk of suicide must be considered when a teen is bullied.
Based on the what Fatia has been said, that one of the problem of being a student is feeling suicidal, have suicidal thoughts. So this is one of the apps that we have choose, which is the Stay Alive apps. So this app is a pocket suicide prevention resources packed full of useful information and tools to help anyone to stay safe in a crisis. So they can use it when they are having thoughts of having suicide thoughts, or other people can use this app if they feel concerned about someone else who may be considering suicide. This Stay Alive apps is developed by Grassroots Suicide Prevention, which is a charity that supports communities to prevent suicide. They also teach suicide preventing skills to communities members and to the professionals. Their goal is to raise an awareness of suicide prevention and to reduce stigma surrounding of suicide.
I will continue the slide with Stay Alive features. There are 5 features of these apps that I will share with you. The first one is Safety Plan. Safety Plan is customizable plan for keeping people safe from suicide. A suicide safety plan is a written set of instructions that you create for yourself as a contingency plan should you begin to experience thoughts about harming yourself. It contains a series of gradually escalating steps that you follow, proceeding from one step to the next until you are safe. You can also see the example of safety plan that I get from the apps. Second, wellness plan. Wellness plan helps to taking care of yourself or share positive thoughts, ideas, and inspiration. Wellness plan is geared towards achieving overall health in all facets of your life. It's a multi-dimensional look at your well-being. Third, reasons for living. Reasons for living is a place to keep statements reminding people why they should stay alive. This section is to help you feel more motivated and avoid bad thoughts about yourself. Fourth, Lifebox. Lifebox is a place to upload life-affirming photos, videos, and web links. These activities will make you feel less stressed and relaxed to share all your memories. The last one is Find Help Now. Find Help Now is quick access to a large database of UK national and local crisis support. This is to make sure that you can reach person that can give you help when you are having a bad day or bad situations. So, next, how does these features help students? First is for safety plans. Having a suicide safety plan in place is one method that students can use to cope with their bad feelings until circumstances change. Second, wellness plan can improve quality or state of being in a good health, especially as an actively sought goals. A wellness plan takes into consideration students' mental, physical, spiritual, financial, professional, and intellectual and environmental health. Third, Lifebox can help students to feel more free to express themselves without being afraid of being judged by the others. This will make them feel more motivated in their life. Fourth, reasons for the living in the apps also can give a good reminder and advice to students to always be happy with their life no matter what. Lastly, Find Help Now may also give a good impact to the students as they can reach a people that can help them. They will also know that they have someone to rely on. So, the next slide I will pass to Alia.
There are pros and cons of using this app. The advantages of using this app are evidencing patient outcome improvements from features of the app that could lead to improved awareness and knowledge, increased support or signposting improvement in self-management, and improvement in supporting gatekeepers, with an overall preventative perspective of helping at-risk population groups stay safe from suicide. Secondly, evidencing operational efficiency improvements generated by the app to the current pathway from indicating greater access to care and bettering communication between healthcare professionals, supporters, friends and family, and individuals struggling with suicidal ideation. Thirdly, addressing the increase in suicide and self-harm among young people, asking social media companies to take more responsibility for harmful online content. Next, the disadvantages of using this app are internet dependence, which the app needs an internet connection in order to function. Still, there are many parts of the world where the internet is not accessible. Without a reliable internet connection, you cannot either browse the web or use the application. Secondly, the theme of the app is quite dull and makes people are not interested in downloading. Thirdly, the application is downloadable in our country, but the discovered resources are only available in some countries, which are England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Unfortunately, we can't find helpful resources through the app, so the app is malfunctioning for us.
So these are a few examples of for the app's user reviews. One of the users says that that the users use these apps to help a girl out that feels very suicidal and feels like doesn't have any choice. The only things that she want to do is to kill herself. So this user thinks that these apps really help to figure out how to help these girls and to give the girls support. So the next users use this app when the user has suicidal thoughts, and the user also state that this is one of the best app that the user have used compared to the others. And I think based on the user's reviews, this app is very, very good. So the next, we can take a look at the average rating totals. For the Google Play Stores and Apple Play Stores is 3.9 out of 5. So means these apps have a good rating for the helping on someone who have suicidal thoughts and to prevent it. My team and I also have tried to use this StayAlive app, and we think it's a great app, a very good app. We rate it 4 out of 5, and we love it. I think that we think that everyone should try to download this and have one of the app in their phones, as it helps to find helps for if someone is suicidal near us, or we suddenly feel suicidal or stressed out. And I think this app is very, very good. So here are the references from my team and I on where we get the info about the StayAlive apps, on the information, and to complete this slide and these videos. So that's all from us. Thank you so much for listening, Madam Hatika Hati, and that's all for us.